Boys, it's me, Luis from Video Car. We have another one. Well, I mean, we exactly have 3 jobs. So I got this ML 350 Mercedes. We got this Mitsubishi Lancer 2014, and let me show you something. This is the worst. The worst. I never say bad worst, but today I'm gonna say one. This is the most fucking word in the world. I saw it before. Just take a look on this, huh? I never say it's bad words, but just I want you guys see. Look at those big gaps right here. The scratches are here. Look at this. I can't believe it. I just want to find who was the glass man and just kick his ass because this is bad. Just look at the scratches, okay? No. This is the worst. I mean, I saw sometimes, sometimes we have bad days, but this is not a bad day. This is no. This is bad. Just look at that. I can imagine how the guy using this tractor can go that far. You know what I'm saying? He almost go on top of the body of the pillar side. So just man, this is really bad for me today. You can see inside. Just look at that. See it? Now it's all touching the side, so I don't have any room on this side. Look at the scratches on the top. So I mean, and it's a Ford, so it's a factory part. So I don't know what happened with these guys. I mean, maybe the guy was drunk, under influence, like drugs or something, because that's bad. But well, that's not our business. So we're here just to finish. Now on that job, on the Ford Transit, we're gonna use a Mercedez molding. I recommend this molding 100%. Okay, this one right here. Okay, so this molding is the M10. So is the the 3/8 is the under channel, running channel. I mean, but this one is really nice because I have to use the molding now to try to cover the scratches. Some of those they're gonna touch it because they don't want to paint or put more money in the truck. But this molding, you see, they notch really nice. You can just pull the molding and you see the molding making the corners. This kind of corners, they are impossible with another brand of moldings, but with the Mercedez molding M10, you can make this one perfect. So I already primed this one, and my Lancer. So 3 glasses already prepared and primed. So now I'm gonna start on my ML first 350. I'm gonna use lines today. I want to just Mercedes is better use the line, but you can use any one. So this is a big molding here. Gotta take them off. All right, just put it right there. The big one right there. Okay, and let me get my other tools. Man, I saw bad wars, but I mean bad jobs, but that one, sorry about my wars, but that one is really bad, man. I never saw somebody go that far with these tractors. Okay, so this one is just the clip. Remember, you're gonna have a bolt right there. Got one more. Got one more. This is the drain, so you have to take them off separately. Right there. So as soon as you get this one, or you can take all the parts, up to you. I mean, those right here, they are no big deal, but that one over there is gonna be a bad, or maybe no, because you know what, these guys put a lot of glue. It's really low, it's touching the pitch quick, but I mean, I'm sure those guys never use the primer, so that's gonna take advantage of that. Because when the people don't use primer, no matter how much glue they put, I'm gonna cut under the glass, not the glue, because if I try to go through the glue, it's gonna be really hard. But if you cut through the glass, between the glass and the glue, it's easy. So this is the drain, don't lose it. Because I have a friend last time called me and said, man, you don't have an extra? And no, don't take this one, okay? Because this is not a molding, it's just the cover, it's just the part of the cab. Because I say my friend, because remember, I have a lot of friends. Sometimes they call me and say, hey man, I have a problem with this one, what I do? Last time a guy just come and just take it like this and just grab a piece of molding, and he has to buy one from the for the customer. So that's what I'm saying, my friends, because sometimes they call me to ask me something about the job. Okay, I can see where it's going. Okay, it's the big one. Got it right. Well, it's my 16 or my 17 there, huh? One more. All right. Yeah, as soon as those guys showed me that truck, guys, I've been in shock. I mean, how possible a guy can make the damage like that? I mean, why? Maybe no, but I know because this truck's coming from the actions before being the sales, you know, in the pre-owned cars. And you know, sometimes those people in the action, they don't care who is gonna do the job. They have to just sell the car with the windshield and the, you know, in the right way and the perfect conditions, or if not, they're gonna just go low on the price when they sold it. So that's why they call somebody just put a windshield and they pay probably $100, and well, that's what you deserve when you pay $100, something like that. And believe it or not, people don't care. People are focused more in the business now, like the prices than the quality. Alright, remember, we're going to do the same process for our cows when they're attached with the double side molding, like that. Alright. Okay, now we're losing. Now I got a line, but this Mercedes I don't like to pull from the connection. Sometimes those things broke or they damage really easy. You see, because this looks easy, but sometimes they can be the worst. So just pull them, this one right here. It's not gonna make any problem for you. I have my truck running because it's lunchtime. I'm just warming my lunch in the truck, and those little ovens, electric ovens, 12 volts. So I got my heaters, and this part, the glass coming already with the heater. Okay, let me get this one. Alright, like that. Okay, and now we're gonna go inside to remove all the parts inside. I got those two new guys here. I bought this one for a kit for 8 pieces to remove panels for $6 in Norton Equipment Tools. So they're cheap. They got a special, so that's why I bought it. Alright. So remember, this one's coming in 2 parts. This is one, this is the other one. Now this one is gonna have like a hooks, and it's gonna catch the bottom. So just you gotta work on this one. It's gonna be a little difficult when you put it back because it's gonna catch those clips. You see, I'm gonna pull like this, and all the parts moving because the mirror is attached to the glass behind this cover. Okay, so you see already, you see those little pins right there. All right, you need to take those first, and you see those little clips just snapping the molding right there, I mean in the bracket. And this one is the SOS, just for assistance. Let's go down a little bit. There. You can disconnect. This is better just sometimes disconnect parts, so you can have a neck. See what's here. Sometimes there are teeny moldings there. There you go. Okay, now you see the mirror right there, you see the lane departure, that is the condensation sensor. You don't have this one. Sometimes aftermarkets coming with no sensor like this, the plugs. You don't put it back on, your dashboard is going to show you the light, so you have to get the right one, or it's going to get issues with the dashboard lights. But let me get my pliers for remove the video mirror. That one is really tight. So when you have these ones from aftermarket, just have the good ones there, the expensive ones, and an aftermarket, because the other ones is the generics. They're coming really bad. Look at that one right there. Look at that one. You can see it. And if I move that one here, alright. Okay, get that one off. Now got more room here. Okay, so that's my sensor. Now this one is easy. Remember, just we have to go Let's go on the bottom like this, and that's all. And now the next one, the same way, you gotta just push that plug. Okay, so the bracket is already off. So we're ready to make the cut. So I'm gonna use my line. So I'm gonna use my homemade cutoff tool. I'm just gonna just attach on this part right there. And remember, my line has to cross like this. So one is the bottom, one is the top. Let's go like this. Okay. I'm gonna have my insert tool, and I need one of these locks because my system doesn't have any ratchet system, so it's going to be just free turning. So remember, the left side is the top, the right is the bottom. Okay. Sometimes the molding, plastic molding, is going to be on our way, so just can remove a little bit. Okay. And you can remove this molding just pulling like this. Alright. The box ball. Okay, and let me find my ratchet. It's here. Okay, got the line already in. Remember, the top is the right. So this one, this is the right. These Mercedes are very low, so they always put glue very, very low. Okay. So pull here, a little more here. Careful with your clips. Right there. Okay. I just have to pull this one. There you go. Okay, so we're ready in. Let me get my dash protector. Just a little one. Right. Yes. Right there. There you go. Okay. So now the deal is, remember, this one is the top, this one is the bottom. I'm just gonna hook this one here just to lock it. Oops. Just right there. Just make a little turn right here, just to don't fold this one again. Okay, it's not gonna move. If it start moving, I can just lock it. So, and we're ready. Remember, let me see, this one is low, it's fine. Okay, and we're gonna start cutting. So you see, it's not even touching. Oh, he's touching, is gentle. There's a lamination sometimes. You see, it start turning. Okay, when that happens, you only have to do is lock it right there, and continue making my cut. Okay, right there. Okay, and that's how far I can go. Now, this is the point. I already pulled all the wires on this side, so I cannot move all the way into the other side. So what I have to do is I need more cord. So this is what I do. Just take the pin, okay, and make this one just retracting the wire like this. Alright, I need some little wire right there. Alright, that's only happen when you take too much cord. No more angle, but I got this one retracted, so it's gonna fit my line over here. I'll not take the risk to break my line. Still is cutting on that side, and that's it. Okay, I'm going to the other side. So I will need my blades because I got some paper signs right there and stick on the glass. Sorry, but sometimes I just watch my head with the camera and I don't see my steps when I'm walking. So that one. I'm gonna hit these little stickers here down my way. Okay. Okay. So try to don't have any glue on your suction cup. Okay. So now what I do is get my line over here, and like this. I just find the spot I don't like. Just get all the glue on my suction cup. Try to just remove the much as you can. Okay. Okay, let me just remove a little bit. Because if you just stick that kind of glue on your suction, it's gonna have some problems later. So just got a little alcohol. Remember, it's gotta be rubbing, not ethylic. That one is not for that. That one is for massages. The ethylic alcohol. This is the only allowed to water in the business for auto glass. Again, come on, man. Okay, there you go. Now it's not going to mess my suction cup and evaporate really fast. Okay, so now you can place that one here. Okay, I remember the cutting from this part right here. Hold on, let me see what happened here. Oh, sorry about that. There you go. Okay, right there. Okay, remember we still cutting right here, the bottom, and this one is cutting the top. It's right there. Okay, remember we're gonna continue cutting this part right here. That one only was because I have to get more line to pass my system to the other side. Alright, and the same way, remember you're gonna lock this one right here and just start cutting this one. Remember you got the bracket right there and the wires. Let me unplug this one. I didn't take them out. Just gotta go on this way. Alright. Right there. Sorry guys, but now the weather is changed again, so it's cloudy. I don't know it's gonna rain. Now I got 3 cars. One is really bad, so it's gonna make me be crazy today. Alright, there you go. Some lamination when the wires go through that. I remember you gotta be careful with the corner right here. Alright. Okay. A little more far, right there. Okay. Now we're gonna lock that one. Okay, so we're gonna lock this one right there. Alright. And there you go, guys. Okay, so we're ready to get them up. And as you see, alright, all the glues come off with no problems. Okay, you see it's not damaged, so operating foam is fine, interiors, everything is ready. Okay, so I'm just gonna go cut the bee, primer the scratches, and put the glue, set the windshield, and we finish and go the next one. I'll be right back. Okay guys, so we already wait 6 minutes for the glue, you know, the primer dry on my and the pitch wheel on the body, the car. So now it's time to set and just put the glue on the glass. So you know, everything is on. Okay, so we're ready. Not much glue on these ones, okay, because they will show if you push the glass too much down. The top you can go a little more higher, but the sides no. Now with the aftermarket coming from the warehouse, you always have bend this part and this part, because they put the glass on the racks and the molding starts to come down. So what I do is just I'm going to put a little piece of glue here, one spot, just because this part is bended. So, and I cannot fix it because it's really hard plastic, but that's going to help me when I attach the cowl, because it's going to just hold this molding to don't go too much down, you know. So we ready? Oh, you know what, I almost forget. Make my notch down like this. Sorry, I'm trying to work fast because the weather is changed now. I don't want to have any rain in the next 2 hours. Okay, and now here, remember, now here I'm gonna go a little far. So what I do now is, because my suction cups don't attach in that part of the cowl, I gotta just set it right there. Alright. So remember, just reach a bin number right there, and now go the top right there. This is the top. Remember, it's just like a quarter right there, pin number, and go down. I'm going to use my sacks and caps. You see the first touch, even the glass not move anymore. So just pushing out like this. So you got a quarter right there. Go up. Alright, now a little bit and push it down. Not much, okay, remember, just see the glue is expanding. That's all. The number is in the right position. Now remember, I put the extra glue here because the molding is going to flip down, so it's going to stay there. Okay. Now you see the aftermarket glass, the problem sometimes have is the glass, the bend or the curve of the glass is not the same one. You see here, a little more far, but you can push it. There you go, let's go down. Because sometimes it's just like a popping, but that's not one. And we finish here. Okay, now let's gonna put all parts together and we'll finish. Yeah. Okay. Remember, we're gonna just connect our block. Just leave it there. Now remember, the molding has to be lubricated with the glass cleaner or any kind of lubricant. I choose glass cleaner because it's better, easy to clean. Oil, I did all before this. That one is too much messed with the oil. Just put the holes right there. Right. You see, I can feel the wind is changing. I can feel the little humid more rising. So we don't know if it's gonna rain or not, but just don't take the risk. But you see sunny, quality, I don't know. Okay, this is a little extra piece of PVC. Now let me take that little trim. Molding is protecting the edge, you know, the enter on that cowl. What? Okay. And this one all I have to do is find the edge and push it with your fingers like this. Let me get it right. It's gonna be a little tight. Goes right there. Okay, just find the edge before you start hitting. Right there. And now we're going to be the other corner. Remember, it's more easy when you're pushing no straight. It's got to be like this, pushing down. All right. Another one. Careful when you hit it because you can just break the window. So just the molding, but the tricky here is pull the molding like this and hit it. So never hit when the molding is down because the molding never is going to go in. So what you have to do is pull this one a little bit like this. Okay, if there's a little harder, just pull it and do by your fingers. Like that, like that, and it's in already. Okay, it's a little hard on molding, but it's a little hip. Go inside here. Man, I hate these step boards. They're really short. Okay. And in here, right there. Remember, just the molding. Don't hit the glass. Okie dokie. Alright. So now we can just put our drain. It's gonna work running from here. Just go right there inside and just click it like that. And take this one. See, that's what I put this piece of wrap, because it's going to hold my bolts and nuts when they try to fall inside the engine. Okay. With our wipers. Right there. I gotta watch my lunch. Probably it's already burnt out. It's burning. I need to watch my lunch. 1 second. Oh no. Okay. Alright, so this part is ready. Better turn my tools. There you go. There. Okay, and the big trim. So this one is easy. You just gotta go in the channel like this. And then this big gap hole right here. Okay. Remember? Got little hooks right there. Alright. Thick. There you go. So parts ready in here. Now let's go inside. Now we're gonna finish sensors and all the parts. Okay, I get my pliers. Okay, we're going to remove the cover. Okay, so now it's time to put all parts together. Now if you want, the more difficult, or when you know it's going to be on the way on all the sensors, is this one, the baby mirror. So we can go first on this one. Remember, you got to turn it a little bit like this, a little tight, just right there. And there you go. Okay, so that one is already there. So this is our bracket right here. Okay, so now we're going to put the lines. Remember, this one go to the right here. Okay, there's the sensor. This one's go to the right too, because that one's going in here. Remember, there's a little thing right there. It's gonna go in the hole right there. Now our line departure. This is gonna be easy, no big deal. Got one more wire is coming from here. Oh, got that one right there. Alright, this one go here. And now remember, we gotta go first the top. Two channels right there. I can see very clear. Let me go a little more under. It's gonna be a little difficult here, guys. Oops. All right, there you go. I can see now. Okay, so the problem sometimes the aftermarket, sometimes these pieces right here, they come in shorter. And I know, because this is not the first time I have problems with this bracket. You see it? It's a little tight because maybe this too thick. The plastic when it go in. That's the only problem with aftermarket, guys. Never can be perfect. So just careful when you put in this one, or it's gonna break the bracket. So I put one already, and the second one right there. You see it? It's very tight, and okay, it's already in, but more. You got it up all the way to the top. Okay, and you got it in already. Okay, you see, it's there. Okay, now I have to just put those little clips right there with my plastic bar right here. Alright, and now the only have to do is push it this way. Okay, and let's careful with your glass because it's pushing out. Okay, there you go. And there you go. Okay, so the clips are very in. Push it down a little bit because you know when you're pushing. And let me make sure the hooks are inside. That one too. Okay, so it's holding very good. All right, very tight. This is the last plug, and this one, yeah, Mercedes always is the same. Too many wires. Look at that one to see the plug. It's got a little. There you go. One right there. Alright. And now the wires has to be high on the top, and this one has to be behind this one, or it's gonna just catch the plastic cover. So right there. Okay. So for last, I'm gonna take this one. Right, so the other side. There you go. Now, when I say this one is gonna go first, okay? Just careful with that little leg. I want to say leg, okay? Now, you push it this way. Okay. Oh. Yeah, Mercedes is always the brackets are very difficult. Okay. Yeah. Oops. Careful with that button. Okay. So I'm gonna catch those clips right there. Alright. And now you're gonna put this one in. Okay. Nice. But this one has to go first. This little guys, you see those little pins, gotta be in first. Like, let me show you, a little difficult. Oh man. Hold on, almost there. Almost there. There you go. Another one is in. And you see those little hooks right there on the bottom, on the back, right there. You see it? There you go. That one is in, right, and there you go. Okay. Alright. Okay, guys. So that's all for this truck. We go on the next one, and for the last, we're gonna see what's gonna happen with that transfer. Okay, so I'll be right back.